Welcome, yogis. So Thursday, the 13th of August, will be the new moon. This new moon is situated in the nakshatra or star constellation of Āśleṣā. Āśleṣā is represented by a coiled serpent. And this is not something to fear. This serpent is teaching us how to shed our skin. And when we shed our skin, we start to renew, we transform, we heal, and we come from a place of intuition, this kundalini, this chakra, this center core. So we really want to take this moment to find our seat. Think about how we can release something that makes us heavy. And like the moon growing lighter, we will too. So placing both hands to your belly. Long spine. Gently tuck your chin in and arrive in your seat. Find that rhythmical breath. No need to control the breath. And take this moment to reflect on something that is weighing you down that really maybe used to serve you but just doesn't have any use for you anymore. And this could be a habit. It could be a person, a thing. Take this moment to ponder. It's under the darkened skies of a new moon that we plant the seeds for what we want to see flourish in our life. It's a time to be a little more quiet, to reflect, to manifest. And then as the moon grows brighter, so do we. So we're going to move a little like the snake today, working through the spine, acknowledging the core. Take a nice exhale. And then breathe in through nose. And pull the breath down to your hands at your belly, feel it rise. Then you release the breath and you soften. We'll take one more round here, deep breath in. Gentle breath out. As you open your eyes, you're going to bring your hands to your knees. You're going to start to circle your heart to the right. Pull it forward and to the left, we come back. Let's do that again. Get your shoulders a little involved. And then the other way, to the left. One more round. Okay. Now take your hands behind your skull, elbows broad, lift the heart, lift the chin, and then tuck your chin in and round out, pulling elbows together. 2 more times, inhale, open up. Exhale, draw forward. 1 more time. As we release this, we'll come into child's pose. So knees, try to settle them a little closer under the hips. Rock back through the hips and then walk your hands straight over to the right side with long arms. Left hand on top of right. Feel that stretch through the left line of your body. Inhale. Release. Hands will walk over to the other side of the mat. Keep length through the arms and stretch through the right line. Breathe in. And breathe on out. Now take your hands wide again. From here, we want to think of slithering like a snake. So we start to rock the heart through the hands. Hips start to lower and you can come into cobra or maybe keep pressing into an up dog. And then we're going to reverse this back. So just rock back into your child's and exhale. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, slither. Press through the hands, lift the heart. And then bring it back. 1 more time. Pull forward, ripple forward like the snake. Lift through the heart. And then we'll just take some gentle shoulder rolls here. Sway it out. Let's come into tabletop. So just draw back on the knees, hands under heart. The knees will settle under the hips. We start to work through the spine, starting with tailbone, the chin lifts. And then initiate from the chin and roll out into your angry cat. A few more rounds. Inhale, ripple from the tailbone. Exhale, ripple from the chin. One more round like that. And then back to a stable table. Thread the needle, right hand to sky, look up. And as you release your breath, thread. Take one more round, inhale. Exhale. Let's stay here a moment, right ear closer to the mat. Left hand coils behind you as you drop into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, hands return under your shoulders. Left hand to sky, breathe in. Thread and breathe out. One more like this, inhale. Exhale to stay. Wrap your right arm, draw in. Sink in. Inhale. Exhale, come back to tabletop and straight to downward facing dog. It's a shorter practice today, so we're going to move straight into our Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. Raise your heels and stroll forward. Feet meet the hands. Once you're there, halfway lift, long spine. And take a moment in ragdoll, drop with gravity. Arms can be long, you can find a bind, head heavy, maybe some gentle movement. Now we unfurl to stand in mountain pose. Take your time here. Keep pressing through your feet. Palms face forward. Arrive at the top of your mat. Stand tall. Inhale to your belly. Exhale out into the world. Hands circle high. Let's take this into skier's chair. Hands past the hips, weight in the heels, shoulders away from ears, and stay. So we want to move without force today. Notice where we're restricting and release. We shed our skin. Pull back to sky. Inhale. Prayer hands, we will fold and bow. Halfway lift. Hands find the mat. You can step or jump to high plank. Rolling your shoulders forward, pulling your heels back. There's length, there's strength in your body here. Of course, if it's too intense, bring your knees to floor. I'm going to be here a little longer, observing without reacting. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Tap the knees to mat and come all the way down to the earth. We'll take striking cobra, fingertips step wide, and we'll lead up with the heart. The chin will follow. And then pull down your heart and tuck your chin in. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Let's take one more round. Hands return beside your ribs, tuck the toes and find a child's pose. Let's do one more round now. We're going to move it with our breath being the guide. So find your downward facing dog. Raise your heels, bend off the knees, and you can step or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. And bow. We circle up to sky, breathe in prana. Skier's chair, release your breath. Back to sky, inhale. Hands meet in prayer, Samavrita, bow. Halfway lift. Hands find the mat. You can step or jump to high plank. From here, child's pose, or flow with me through chaturanga. Up dog, cobra. And then bring it straight back to down dog. Now the next sequence, we're going to begin at the top of the mat so you can step or hop it forward. And then straight away, circle to sky, breathe in, raise tall. Skier's chair, we'll hold it. Weight in the heels. Now fold, hips to sky, hands to floor. You're going to pick up right foot and the ball of the foot will land to the back of the mat. Setting up extended arrow, root to rise. Length from fingertips to right heel and stay once again. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to start to open up to warrior two. Right hand raises overhead, ground the back foot 45 and sink the shoulders. Sink in to your mat. Your dristi is forward. How's your breathing? Inhale. Exhale. Flip the front palm, pull your hands to prayer, pivot to the right back of mat and drop into a skanda. Now from here, we're going to take it to easy twist. So point your front toes forward, ball of back foot, right hand comes to left foot as we start to twist and open, left hand raises to sky. Now like the snake, we're going to coil. We're going to reverse these movements. So you start to rock to the right, pull the hands to prayer, skandasana. Front toes forward, lunge into that knee and open to warrior two. Ball of back foot, right hip, right hand forward. We come through the middle of the mat for extended arrow. And then hands to floor. Three-legged dog, breathe it in. Down dog, you're welcome to rest here. Or ripple forward like the snake and find your vinyasa flow. Now we'll set this up on the other side. Raise your heels, soften knees, step or float. Top of mat. Press through your feet, circle tall, breathe in. Weight in the heels, skier's chair where we stay. Collect the breath. Hips to sky, hands to floor, bow. Straight away, pick up your left foot, ball of foot, back of mat. And then we come on up with long arms past the ears, extended arrow. Linger here. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand, rainbows over your head, ground the back foot. Sink a little deeper, warrior two. Hips, heart open. Inhale. Exhale. Flip the front palm, hands to prayer at heart. It is skandasana as we draw back the bow. And then we stay low. Ball of back foot. Left hand to the inner seam of the right foot. Take a sweep into an easy twist. And then we coil back the snake. Reverse this sweep all the way to skandasana. Bend through back knee. Front toes are forward. Wings expand as we lunge into warrior two. Ball of back foot. Start to pull your left side forward, extended arrow. And then hands meet the mat. Come on down, runner's lunge. Three-legged dog. From down dog, you choose to rest or find a little flow. So let's just feel that little sequence. We'll run through it one more time each side. Raising heels, softening knees, step or float, top of mat. Circle to sky, it's an inhale. Skier's chair, exhale. Back to sky. Then hands through prayer, bow, release. We're picking up right foot, step the foot. Extended arm. Open to your warrior two. Flip front palm, draw back to skanda, stretch out through your hips. And then this low sweep to the front of the mat, left hand to sky, we twist. Bring it back, skandasana. Lunge into the front knee, spread your wings, warrior two. Ball the back foot, right hand sweeps to meet left, extended arrow. And two hands find the mat. Three-legged dog, inhale breath. Now you can rest in down dog or choose to flow, ripple forward. Left side to balance it out. Raise your heels, soften knees, top of mat. And circle up, inhale. Skier's chair, release. We're taking it back to sky as we flow. And then we bow, hands meet the mat. Ball of left foot, take it to the back of the mat. Arms reach long. Left hand's gonna rainbow, warrior two, ground down through the feet. Flip your front palm, we'll meet in skanda. And it's this sweep forward. Left hand to the inner seam of the right foot and open. We're reversing the snake. Bring it back. Drift it forward, open up, warrior two. Pull a back foot through the middle of your mat, extend the arrow. And then hands meet the earth. Press through those hands, three-legged dog. Down dog, rest, or final vinyasa flow. Now come to the floor, child's pose, and take a moment to rest. I'm going to draw this way, you stay where you are. Just a moment to stretch things out. Left hand's in the middle of the mat, right hand wraps behind your back and settle in. Notice the heartbeat ease off. Notice where you can release in the body and the mind. Lovely, gently to the other side. Swap the hands. Hands come forward, tuck the toes, gentle down dog. Raise your heels, right toes sweep to sky. And then pull the knee behind the same wrist. Pigeon legs. This is too hard, tight on the hips. You can always pull up your left knee, otherwise kick the foot back, roll onto the hips. Hands a little wider, lift your heart. And then pull down and tuck the chin in. Two more times, like the snake. Slither forward. Pull up. Take one more round to settle. We feel the support of the earth. We do not resist it. Let's balance this out. Hands walk back to the body. Release that front knee and come back to down dog. Heels lift, left toes sweep to sky. Then you pull the knee to land behind the wrist. Now you can draw the right knee up and bend it, or just settle into the hips. And then step the fingertips a little wider, like little froggy fingers. Lift up, pull down. Again. Last time, draw up. And as you come down, you settle into this sleepy pigeon. The mind is busy, let it reflect on something you want to shed. Now from here, you may want to lie down and take Savasana, or you can join me in a seat to close off the practice. And of course, if you've chosen Savasana, you can just stay and rest. So if you sit with me, we take both hands to belly and bow our chin. Perhaps the greatest lesson of the snake is this: it never mourns the skin it leaves behind. It honors that it once protected it, and then it continues forward, lighter, freer, and exactly as it's always meant to be. May this new moon remind you that growth rarely asks you to become more. Often it gently asks us to carry less. As the writer Āśleṣā Nakṣatra beautifully said, and the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. With hands to prayer, we bow. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Namaste.